This movie is ridiculous. This movie is the definition of ridiculous. If you look up ridiculous in the dictionary, there is a picture of the movie Penitentiary. So this was a video I definitely did not plan on shooting today. I was going to do my power video and call it a day, have Sunday fun day, and just enjoy the rest of my day and chill. But I was watching some throwbacks and I stumbled across an old cult classic blaxploitation film that some of you may know called Penitentiary, starring Leon Isaac Kennedy. Now, I remember as a kid going to the video store and seeing the box cover for Penitentiary 1 and 2 and thinking that was Sugar Ray Leonard. To me, Leon Isaac Kennedy and Sugar Ray Leonard were the same person. But then I found out later on, no, Sugar Ray Leonard is not an actor. That was Leon Isaac Kennedy. So Penitentiary is the story of, and I'm gonna go into spoilers here too, so I don't even know why I'm giving the synopsis and all that as if you haven't seen the movie. But fuck, I'm just gonna do it for both because it's such an old movie. Even if you haven't seen it, you know, if I'm spoiling it, so what? Just watch it anyway, just so you can see how bad it is, but in a good way. So Penitentiary is the story of Too Sweet, played by Leon Isaac Kennedy. He is falsely accused of a crime. All right, you see him. I think he's a Vietnam veteran. He's just scavenging, just doing his thing. He's kind of a wanderer. He gets caught up in some shit with a biker gang, and a rape takes place with this female. And he gets blamed for it. He gets knocked out by these bikers, wakes up in a prison. Well, at least that's what the movie shows. So while in prison, we get introduced to these characters with the most outlandish names. You have Half Dead, Big Jesse, Seldom Seen, and Sweet Pea. And another new inmate that came in with Too Sweet named Eugene, who gets the nickname Genie. So Too Sweet and Eugene are the two new kids on the block. Okay, both of them light-skinned, high-yellow niggas. All right, and Eugene gets put in a cell with Big Jesse, and Big Jesse turns him out. He punks him. He turns him into what they call his stuff. Okay, so a lot of these guys in this prison are homosexual. All right, and Jesse takes Eugene and, you know, makes him his bitch. And the other cell is Too Sweet, and he's locked up with Half Dead. Now, Half Dead tries to pull the same shit that Big Jesse pulled with Eugene, but little does Half Dead know that Too Sweet ain't no soft-ass nigga, okay? So, in a very long, drawn-out fight that just drug out Too Sweet and Half Dead get into this battle. The fight seems to last forever. I'm gonna bust you. But it is a powerful scene because it shows, okay, you're in this cell, there's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, you're stuck fighting this thing against you, and it's like either you're gonna fold and be his bitch, or you are going to fight to the death, and it's like either you're gonna kill me, or I'm gonna kill you, but either way, I'm not gonna be your bitch. Very powerful. This movie is ridiculous. This movie is the definition of ridiculous. If you look up ridiculous in the dictionary, there is a picture of the movie Penitentiary. But you know what? I can't really say that because I think Penitentiary 2 has it beat. Because Penitentiary 1 actually is a decent movie. It's a good watch. It's weird as shit. Okay, I'm going to let you know that right now. Jama Fanaka, the guy that wrote and directed this, has a weird sense of vision. Okay, so I think out of all, because there's 3 sequels to this. Out of all the sequels, this is definitely the most grounded, the most watchable one. Penitentiary 2... is really silly, but it does have Mr. T, so it's worth watching. But this first one, goes into the ridiculous so much. It's laughable, but there's a message behind there, and that is fighting for your manhood. Don't let anybody take anything away from you. You know what I'm saying? Stand up on your own 2 feet. Don't sit down pissing. No, as a man, we have to stand up and piss, and that is the point of this movie. It does kind of turn into a boxing movie because, okay, after Too Sweet stands up to half dead and Eugene is punked by Jesse, the warden, played by the guy who was Porky in the movie Porky's, if you remember Porky's, that just shows how old I am, because a lot of you watching this is like, Porky's, I never heard of Porky's. But anyway, he's the warden, and he has a boxing tournament that he's trying to do, and the winner of this tournament gets a contract to become a pro boxer. So it does take that Rocky route where it becomes a boxing film. So Too Sweet and Eugene enter this boxing tournament, and Eugene channels his inner Too Sweet. I don't know if that sounded right, but he channels his courage to stand up and fight like a man. So at first he was being punked by Jesse. He's become his bitch. He's his stuff, you know. He has no choice but to be gay now for this guy. He has to sit down peeing instead of standing up. But after he enters into this boxing tournament, he realizes that, no, I am a man. I can fight, and I'm not going to let Jesse do this to me anymore. And stands up to Jesse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you fellas can throw it out of your minds, man. I'm fighting, I'm winning, and I'm damn sure screwing.
This is really for the people that have seen the movie. Spoilers, you know what I mean? So yeah, he stands up to Jesse. Jesse ends up having him killed, which goes into a standoff between Jesse and Too Sweet now, because Too Sweet did befriend Eugene and try to, you know, make him see like, hey man, you ain't gotta be no punk. You ain't gotta, you know, bow down to this motherfucker. You know, just like he can make a fist and punch you, you can make a fist too. And so Eugene gets the hit put out on him. Now Too Sweet has to avenge his death, and we have the final face-off between Too Sweet and Big Jesse. I also want to mention another character in this movie that stands out is a Mr. Miyagi, Mickey type figure named Seldom Seen. Seldom Seen is the old prisoner that's been there forever. He's been there for decades. He calls his cell his house. This is my house. I don't want no shit in here, whatever. He takes Too Sweet in and, you know, schools him on the art of boxing and handling yourself. So I thought the Seldom Seen character was pretty cool. And come to think about it, I don't recognize none of the actors in this movie. There's no actor in this movie that I say I've seen in anything else except for probably Half Dead. The actor that played Half Dead, I've seen in some other stuff before, but I can't think of what it is right now off the bat, but I have seen him in stuff. And of course, Leon Isaac Kennedy was in the other Penitentiary sequels, and he was in Lone Wolf McQuade with Chuck Norris. If you're into the blaxploitation genre and you have not seen this movie, watch it. If you like boxing movies, watch it. Even though the choreography is extremely bad, my 4-year-old son can choreograph a boxing scene better than that. If you like prison movies, this is for you. Okay, if you just like a good cheese fest, this movie is for you. Not to be taken seriously, not to, you know, critique on a art level or nothing like that. It's just a bonkers good time. And this is probably the one film that I say Leon Isaac Kennedy's acting was pretty decent. So y'all, yeah, Penitentiary, I recommend watching it. I had a good time watching Penitentiary, y'all, and I might just review Penitentiary too. So anyways, y'all, thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video, and I'm taking some more shots.